All right, Shalom. First off and foremost, as always, I want to say, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor be unto the elder apostles of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. Of course, as always, I want to say Shalom to you, Akim, out there that's pushing this truth through his spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Okay, so this lesson, is going to be titled, We Need to Be Delivered from This Wicked Flesh, These Wicked Bodies, okay? Yeah, man, these bodies, there's no, just like the Apostle Paul said, which I'll get that precept in a short moment, but just like he said, no good thing, comes forth from this, it says, Paul said that sin lieth in me. This flesh brings forth sin. It's tainted. You get wicked thoughts. Hearing. Constantly. Satan is. Coming at the flesh. You constantly gotta rebuke those wicked thoughts. You see, the flesh has a mind of its own. If you watch the movie Venom with I believe his name is Tom Hardy. The flesh is venom, the flesh is venom, in the movie, all he wanted to do was eat, he wanted to, kill somebody and eat humans, and that's all the flesh wants. All the flesh wants is to consume, the flesh can never get enough. You see, it's like venom, and Tom Hardy, of course, if he had spiritual eyes to see, that was his spirit. He was the spirit saying, like our spirit, in the movie. But he was like, basically, he was denying the flesh. You see, the venom, the flesh would be like, I'm hungry, I want to go do this, I want to go do that. But he would say, no, it's no time for that. I can't do that. That's wrong. I can't do that right now. You see, so the flesh is always want. You see? So let me get that scripture I mentioned earlier. What's that? Romans, I believe it's 7. Yeah, Romans 7 and verse 15. Romans 7, verse 15 to verse 20. And it says, For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. If then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that it is good. Now then it is no more Now then it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. Why is that? Because of this wicked, vile flesh. Okay? The flesh has a mind of its own. That's why the scriptures say that the flesh warred against the spirit. All right? Or the spirit warred against the flesh. All right? So this flesh is contrary to the spirit, man. The spirit wants to, do spiritual things, wants to, always, I'll say this, because we're spirits, because we're spirits inside this vessel, inside this flesh. So we want to, serve the Lord, as much as we can. We want to do all these things in the spirit, but the flesh is always going to try to find a way to counter that, you see? So it's a constant battle, all right? Verse 18, it says, For I know that enemy that is in my flesh, right, doeth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. For the good that I would I do not, but the evil which I would not that I do. So it's like Paul saying, we're like, damn, like I don't, some things that I don't want to do, but the flesh, it just sometimes sometimes you can, the flesh can, allow you to slip sometimes, man. You see, that's why it just said right here, it says that is in my flesh. You see, so the flesh, the flesh brings forth sin. Then so it's been times when, in its truth, hey man, you're gonna slip up and make a mistake or make a few mistakes. Then you be like, damn, shit, I done messed up. But that's because of this flesh. You see, this flesh, man, this wicked ass flesh, man. Okay, and it says, verse 20, and it says, now if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. Right. So Paul saying I'm not doing this on purpose. It's not me. It's the flesh. It's the sin that lieth in me, that dwelleth in me, and that, but it's that flesh, man. You see, and that's one thing too. Here, especially here in Babylon, here in America, the flesh is put in the pedestal. You know, uh, uh, um, the flesh is all about consuming, wanting more, and things of that nature. It's about, eating, sex, things, things like that. You see, and that's why this is a very fleshly place, a very lustful place, man. Okay, and people here, they're in tune with the flesh. Okay, so we, try our best through spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai to rebuke the flesh. Okay, because we're leaning on to being tuned in the spirit, while people out here are in tune with the flesh. You see, that's why it says, real quickly, what is that? First John 2:15, I believe. Yeah, yep. 1 John 2:15 to verse 16. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Okay, because everything in this world is evil. Okay, everything in this world is contrary to Yahweh Bashmal Shai. Excuse me, contrary to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right, this place is wicked, man. And it says, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Right. So if you put this world first, and right, and then you put the Yahweh Bashmal Shai second, then hey, you gotta check yourself, man. You gotta better think twice. You see, because ultimately this world, this present world, this society that we're living in, ran by Esau, is about to be overthrown, by Yahweh Shema Shai. You see, so you loving this world is you are not gonna gain anything from it. But if you put the Lord first in all things, then you'll see, you see the benefits of serving Yahweh Shema Shai. Verse 16, here's the point that I wanted. It says, for all that is in the world, okay, the lust of the flesh, right? People constantly, man, listen, man, now I'm gonna say this, growing up, you had, you know, I put like this, you had things going on in America, you know, as far as, the fleshly things, women, being promiscuous and men doing all kinds of, nasty, that's been that's been the thing, because this is America. America is a wicked place. But now those wicked fleshly things, has increased, because we're living in the last days. We're living in Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0. We're living in the days of Lot, the days of Noah. So everything is increasing. All right. So being that things are increasing as far as wickedness, what does that mean? That means that the spiritual battle is going to increase. All right, the spiritual battle is gonna get harder. All right, and which is not easy. It's not gonna get any easier. Okay, it's gonna get more difficult before the better. All right, and it says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh. All right, once that term in the world, people say, Esau says sex sells. All right, all Esau got to do to promote a product that he wants people to buy, all he got to do is have a chick wearing a bikini, all right, and she's holding it. People be like, oh man, I'm gonna buy that. But it's not the product that they want to buy. It's because of this chick that's half naked that's holding the product. You see, it says the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, right, man? So you, because whatever you see, all right, your spirit, all right, your mind intakes that, It's not your actual eyes, is what you see that you soak up. Okay, and people out here are just, you know, all in the flesh, man. All right, you can see something and you be like, "Ooh, man, she's half naked," so on and so forth. You know, everything here is all about the flesh, lust. Which is gonna say, it says the pride of life. It says in the lust of the eyes and the pride of life, it's not of the Father, but it's of the world, man. So all that fleshly shit, you know, all that, listen, man, this place is sick, man. You got women on, OnlyFans, and it's disgusting, man. And that's one thing, man. That's why this place is gonna be overthrown, because this place is very, very lewd. The place is very, very lewd, man. All right, and being that, we're, in the flesh, this flesh, is gonna find some way just to slip up, man. You see, it's gonna find some way just to, try to get out of control. But that's why we gotta pray to Yahweh Shema Shai to keep our flesh under control, because this flesh has a mind of its own, man. All right. Verse 17, I'll read it. I keep going. Verse 17, it says, "And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever." Right, man? So this place, that's filled with lusts. This place, America, this place is about to be destroyed, man. It's about to pass away, okay? And while people out here are just, consuming the flesh and just indulging in very fleshly things, we're indulging in Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, and prophecy, and the brotherhood, and the spirit, and trying to get right, man, and trying to continue and trying to continue to be right, before the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, because things are happening, okay, and soon shit is about to hit the fan in America. All right. So let me grab that in Corinthians 2. 1 Corinthians 5. Excuse me, not 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 5:1. Okay, because we got to get out of here, man. We need new bodies, man. All right. Oh, actually, I forgot to give the other precept. So before I get this Corinthians, Salakia, got to backtrack a little bit. I want to get this in Philippians. Okay, Philippians 3:20 to verse 21. It says, "For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach." Right, man? We are hastening, the coming of the day of our Lord Yahweh Shai, man, our big brother. Okay, we are earnestly, waiting to be, delivered. Okay, we desire to be saved, man. All right, because nothing out here is for our benefit but the brotherhood, but Yahweh Shema Shai first and foremost. Okay, this place is not for us, man. All right. Verse 21, it says, "Who shall change our vile body?" Right, this body's vile, man. Okay, "that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself." Okay, so soon, soon we're gonna get new bodies. Okay, soon we're gonna be delivered from this wicked flesh. All right, and real quickly, if we go into the word vile, and I just looked it up in the online etymology dictionary, and the word vile means morally repugnant, morally flawed, corrupt, wicked, of no value, of inferior quality, disgusting, foul, ugly, degrading, humiliating, low estate, shameful, dishonorable, hideous, cheap, worthless. Oh man, these are all the words that coincide with the word vile. Okay, when it comes to the flesh. Okay, and that's one thing too. All right, you gotta keep in mind that if you read the book of Job, I believe the second chapter, the Most High, gave the green light, to Satan to attack Job's flesh. Okay, and right now, just like, because right now, we're in the flesh, right? So Satan has, power over this wicked flesh. That's why, at times, we may have wicked thoughts, right? But guess what? Those thoughts are our thoughts. Those are just thoughts that, Satan demons put in our heads, man. All right. At times, brothers may, your flesh may have ailments. You may get sickness. Those are all evil spirits, man. Trying, on the flesh. All right. That's why we have to be delivered to receive those new bodies. And guess what? Those new bodies are waiting for us. And best believe we're gonna receive those bodies soon. Okay, soon. Listen, man. Soon we're not gonna sweat anymore. We're not gonna cry no more. Okay, we're not gonna need glasses no more. No walking canes. All right. No knee braces. No wrist braces. Okay, what else? No more shit. No crunches. All right, nothing, man. We're gonna be perfect to the T. Okay, it says that in the book of Hebrews says that the law, the new covenant is gonna be in our inside our inward part, meaning our mind, our heart. So we're gonna be perfect. Okay, we're not gonna be going off ever again. We're gonna be perfect. We're gonna be immortal. Okay, right now, if you were to pinch, your arm, that shit would hurt. If you were to fall, all right, anywhere, you can get a bruise, you can get a rug burn. But guess what? In the kingdom, all right, once we inside those new bodies, we're not gonna get hurt anymore. We're not gonna break our hands, our wrists. We're not gonna break our feet. We're not gonna break our ankles. We're not gonna roll our ankles. We're not gonna, wince at pain. Okay, we're gonna be perfect, man. Okay, these vile bodies that we're in right now is temporal. It says that everything's gonna pass away. Okay, so do you think that this flesh is gonna come with this? Hell no. Okay, this flesh is gonna stay here, but our spirit's going up, and we gonna receive those new bodies, man. All right. So I got that in Philippians. So let's head back to 2 Corinthians 5, starting at 1. And it says, "For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved," right? That's talking about this flesh right now, this bodies that we're in. Okay. "We have a building of the Most High, and house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens." So right now we have a new body waiting for us, just like how you see in the superhero movies. He has all kinds of costumes lined up, but he has that special one he wants. And guess what? Right, that's like our new bodies. Right now we got a body waiting for us right now for us to be suited in. Okay. And it says, verse 2, "For in this we groan, okay, earnestly desiring to be clothed upon with our house, which is from heaven." Okay, and that's true, man. I constantly hear brothers say, "Man, I can't wait for that new body. Man, I'm tired of this flesh. Man, I want to be delivered from this flesh. Man, I want to receive those new bodies with that spiritual power." You see, brothers are constantly groaning and constantly, anxious to get those new bodies. So is myself, man. You see, we're gonna listen, man. We're gonna run and not faint. We're gonna fly. We're gonna do everything, man. Okay, we're gonna do everything that our minds can't even comprehend right now. All right. Verse 3, and it says, "If so be that being clothed, we shall not be found naked. For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened," right, man, because this flesh can hold you back. You see it being burdened. Try to run for 30 minutes straight. All right. I bet you after you do that run, you're gonna be gassed out. Unless you a person that works in your stamina constantly. All right. I bet you're gonna be gassed out and sweating bullets. All right. I always hear brothers constantly, saying that, the flesh is weak, man. Constantly, man. All right. Brothers out here, they wear glasses. All right. They have asthma. You see, brothers out here have other different kinds of of sickness, on their flesh. You see? So man, we gotta be delivered from this fucking flesh, man. And it says being burdened. All right. Hey man, this flesh is weak. But guess what? The spirit is willing. Okay. And it says, not for that we will be unclothed, but clothed upon that mortality might be swallowed up of life. Now he that have wrought us for the self same. Oh, that's the point right there. That was it. You see, so yeah, man. You know, we constantly, we are earnestly waiting for those new bodies, man. Starting off with the apostles and elders and on down, because they've been pushing, this word, and they've been preaching, the gospel of Yahweh Shema Shai for decades before I came out, the womb. You see? So if I feel like that, how much more, those men, okay? So yeah, man, we just gotta be delivered from this flesh, man. From ourselves, okay? This place is wicked, man. Not only is this place wicked, but the flesh is wicked. All right. Just gonna get one more. 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 52. I'll start at 51. I'll start at 50. 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doeth corruption inherit incorruption. Right, man? So this flesh right now that we're in, because we were spirits before we were flesh. So this flesh that we're in, this perishable flesh is not gonna come with us. Okay? This flesh is gonna stay here. Okay, but our spirit is gonna go up and we're gonna receive those new bodies like that in the twinkling of an eye. I'm not gonna read it. And it says, verse 51, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. All right. We shall all be changed. Now, real quickly, let's look up the word metamorphosis real quick, because that's what's going to happen. All right. This the meaning of metamorphosis. It says change of form or structure. Okay. To change. All right. To transform. All right. Shape, form. Okay. So ultimately, we're gonna change. How some say in the world, they say metamorphosis. Okay, but we're gonna change. We're gonna receive new bodies. All right. We're going to be in a different form, just like in the DBZ. You have a sane, but then you have a super sane because they changed their form. Listen, we're gonna have a new super bodies. You see, we about to be changed, man. All right, we about to change completely. All right, and it says, verse 52, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, meaning what? Meaning those arrows, okay, those nuclear missiles, okay, we're gonna be beamed up simultaneously as the missiles are shooting off into America. That's why you want to pray and hope that you're a part of the elect. You want to serve the Lord as much. Listen, you want to just keep serving Yahweh Shema Shai with all fair truth and sincerity, man. Because listen, man, you do not want to get caught up in that fire, nor do I. I want to get caught up in that chariot and be delivered, man. Okay. And it says at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Right. So you're gonna have, the Ankim that passed away, while being, in the faith, they're gonna get raised up as well. It says that in the book of First Thessalonians, I believe it's the fourth chapter. Okay, but it's up in there. Just look it up. It's a quick read, a beautiful read actually. Verse 53, and it says, "For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality." Okay, so when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, And this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? Right, man. So, you know, death is not going to be a thing for us anymore. Okay, us dying is not going to be over our heads anymore, because we're going to be immortal. We're going to be in those new bodies. We're going to have the new covenant, and that's going to be in our inward part, man. You can read that in the book of Hebrews, the 8th chapter, verse 8 to verse 11. You see? But right now, you know, we got to wait. We got to still be in the flesh and wait. We in captivity still. We got to wait patiently for the Lord, you see? We got to wait for all the prophecies to unravel before we're delivered. Okay? But Yahushua coming back. That's prophecy. That's prophecy right there. You know, we waiting to be delivered, man. Getting new bodies. That's prophecy that we're waiting on. You see. So right now, you know, we're in the waiting stage. All right. We're waiting, you know, for the MOTB to be made mandatory to finally become the new currency. Okay. We're waiting for Jacob's trouble to be fulfilled. Okay. We're waiting for World War III to actually happen soon. For nuclear destruction to fall upon Babylon. For deliverance. And then boom, we're in the kingdom. You see? It's not that much prophecies that has to be manifested, you know, left. Okay. It's a few prophecies that has to play out, and then by the time you know it, man, we'll be in power, man, for all eternity, man. Okay. So with that being said, I just want to say, call Halim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashirin Kakwadash. Double honor be unto the elder apostles of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. And I want to say once again as well, Shalom to Akim out there that's pushing his truth through the spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashirin Kakwadash, and Lord's will you will edify. That being said, Shalom.